Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors Academy, and thank you for stopping by. Alright guys, this is my last night in Wisconsin. I will be back in the war wagon tomorrow, but the content that I'm about to bring for you is something that we need to know about and share amongst everybody so we are all up to date, because some big news just happened this week around a California ban on 18 to 20-year-olds owning rifles. It's now being sent back down and remanded from a circuit court level to a district court level. Now, of course, this is all because of Bruen. Everything is starting to work its magic, and that's what we're going to talk about on this episode. Everything is linked in the description box below. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think in the comments field, but without further ado, let's dive into this because I've got to show you this. This is pretty awesome stuff. This article is about an hour old. Ninth Circuit sends case challenging California's draconian gun law to lower court, citing the SCOTUS ruling. Talking about Bruen, of course, but let's get to the details. California's state law being challenged bans certain gun sales to those under age 21. Now, I almost hear what you guys are saying. This sounds really familiar. You're absolutely correct because you have been paying attention. We've got stuff like this in Texas, Virginia, Florida, and now California. Check this out because this is big because Bruen is undermining everything as we've discussed. A federal appeals court in California sent a lawsuit challenging the state's draconian infringement on Second Amendment rights back to a district court in response to a Supreme Court decision in June that overruled New York State concealed carry law. You know all about that, so we don't need to spend time on that. But listen to what they did on Wednesday. On Wednesday, the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals vacated and remanded its own opinion in Jones v. Bonta, which challenges California's state law banning certain gun sales to people under the age of 21. Now, the important thing here is they're remanding their own decision. They already ruled this is unconstitutional, but now they're sending it back down to a district court level in order to get the ball rolling. In fact, they even have some contingencies in here in this order. This is really interesting stuff right here. Quote, taken in combination with existing state and federal laws barring 18 to 20-year-olds from acquiring handguns, the result of the challenge provision is the vast majority of firearms, including the firearms most useful for self-defense, are now off limits to law-abiding Californians in this age bracket. Again, sounds very familiar to the Texas, Florida, and Virginia, all right? But this is important because this is where it changes. Quote, it will be interesting to see what the district court does on remand, as this will be one of the first opportunities for a court to apply the Supreme Court's latest guidance on the Second Amendment, a former DOJ official told Fox News Digital. But let's jump over now to the LA Times. Listen to what they're saying, and that is where they left the door open at the circuit level court. Federal Appeals Court sends California gun litigants back to trial court, says the history books, all right? This also came out about an hour ago as of the filming of this video. In May, a federal appeals court ruled that California's ban on semi-automatic rifle sales to adults younger than 21 was unconstitutional. Now, this is the case that they're remanding back down. That's where it's interesting. On Wednesday, that same court, the U.S. Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals, reversed itself, sending the case back to a lower court to be retried. That's the important part. It's going to be retried and relitigated according to the Bruen decision. This is where the medicine is starting to take effect. Now, what happened between the two decisions was a groundbreaking ruling from the U.S. Supreme Court that did not just say limits against the carrying of firearms in states such as New York and California are unconstitutional. That's all about Bruen, and this is the part where they left everything open again for an expedited solution. Perhaps in a nod to concerns that remanding of such cases wastes time, it did, however, talking about the circuit court, write that if either party were to appeal the lower court's ultimate decision in the case back to the Ninth Circuit once more, they could, quote, request expedited consideration. So this whole pitching back and forth between the circuit courts to the district courts to the circuit courts, it's all being expedited because this can't keep living in the California court system or New York court system like they're trying to do and bog down the system. And that's what I've got for you guys. This is picking up steam. This is exciting to see the Bruen case working its way through the court system and relitigating existing cases and backlog as exactly what we thought it was going to do. Let me know what you guys think in the comments field, and I will see you tomorrow morning on the bullet points. I'm Braden. See you later.